So I was watching a webinar last week around e-learning and distance learning, and one of the ideas that that one of the teachers shared was using a Padlet to help continue that sense of community that's a little harder to have when everyone's in their own homes learning independently. So I really like the idea. I think it's a tool that a lot of us are familiar with, so there's not a huge learning curve. So I'm in my Padlet account, and if I want to make a Padlet, I'm just going to click the pink plus button there that says Make Padlet. And when I do that, I think one of the best options, you could choose any of these, obviously, but I think if you're wanting multiple questions or multiple points of topic, I think a shelf is the easiest. And so it takes a second to create that, but then what a shelf essentially does is it will create these columns for you. So I could have multiple points of discussion going on in my Padlet. So, for example, I might say questions you have about assignments this week, and hit save, and then you'll see that once I have this header, then I can add another column. And so I can add questions you might have. I could say, share your favorite inspirational quote. I could then say, snap a picture of your favorite activity from the week. But you could have multiple questions going across here that students can interact with throughout the week. So you don't have to have one every day. You can leave one up for a week at a time or even longer than that. And students can come in here and add. And then in the settings, you have control over how students add. So for Mommy will help you in a minute. Hold on, baby. And so one of the things, you can allow comments or not. You can allow liking or upvoting. So maybe if you ask them to add their favorite inspirational quote, and we'll vote on everyone's favorite. You can require approval. So I was in middle school, and so I might put that on since they're posting from home, just so something doesn't get posted and it's inappropriate and that kind of thing, and it's out there for students. I might require approval, which just means I go in and say yes, that after they post it. And so filter profanity, so replace bad words with nice emojis. So there's all kinds of different settings that you can go in and play around with in there. You can take the link. You can go in and share it a couple different ways. So I can go in there and share and just put the link on my Power School Learning page. If I'm working in Power School Learning, I can also embed it. So right there's the embed feature, which would put it right in my Power School class. So there's multiple ways that I can share that with students. But I just thought it was a nice, easy way to have a sounding board for students. That's a little bit nicer to look at, and they can add pictures and things like that.